Starting at center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 12, Wilt Chamberlain.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Wizards. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. Moncrief is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Lucas. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Charlotte, he's out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Fresh in at the shooting guard position. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Chamberlain, the pass to Hayes. Got a hand on it. Moncrief, El Cid with it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Butler against Baylor. Now here's Butler. G right on him. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. With size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
And, yes, it's good.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Baylor. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They get it back. Hayes the pass to Fresh. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Butler covering. Moncrief's shot is off.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Butler finds Hayes. A putback. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Fresh.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Captain Clutch. Guarded by Hardaway. Chamberlain against O'Neal. Here's Captain Clutch. No good, unable to end this run. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Lucas. Here's Hayes. 5 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Moncrief, the pass to Captain Clutch. Launches a 3. The Hornets pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
And that one's good. Fresh.
Now, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes. for dear life, what is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Lucas, covered by Hayes. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Still without a basket. Captain Clutch. That's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Butler, leading by 5. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Shaq. Now here's Lucas. To the paint, fires it up. And Moncrief gets it to go.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Butler. Pass to Fresh. There's the 3. And they'll get another chance. Hayes with the screen for Hardaway. Another shot. There's the drive. And he sinks the layup.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in it.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Baylor with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Captain Clutch. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Deflects the pass. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Baylor's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Captain Clutch. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Shaq. And he makes that one. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Hardaway passes to Fresh. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Fresh has got 10 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Steps back and fires. Another one falls for Washington.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team.
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front.
And a lot of opportunity to know you're looked at. But thank you for your honesty in that one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First one falls for him.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Barry's checked in for the Hornets. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. And a switcher also for Washington. Rose, he's checked in for Moncrief. Holton's checked in for the Wizards. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In the third position, the Wizards.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Barry the pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Pass to Fresh. Lets it go with a three. Rebound, Washington. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Fresh. Shot clock at 6. Here's Captain Clutch. Hornets with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring charms to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Derrick Rose. Count that bucket.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Hayes. Hardaway is subbed in for Fresh. Lucas is checked in for Washington. Phillips comes in for Captain Clutch. That free throw good from Doncic.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Baylor passes to Billups. It's hauled in by Barry. Charlotte leading by 10. Chamberlain kicks to Doncic. Chamberlain with a screen on Baylor. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Billups. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Baylor up top. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Billups, no good. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Elgin Baylor. Chamberlain, the pass to Doncic. Embiid, the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Lucas. Rose up on top. Guarded by Hardaway. And they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw missing.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And the second free throw, good.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 8 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Joel Embiid out there with Rodman. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Barrett. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Hardaway with it, and Rose picks him up defensively.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Johnson kicks to Rose. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
3 points.
Rose has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Over Walton. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And here is Lucas. Shoots over Rodman. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Hornets leading by 10. Doncic passes to Hardaway. There's the triple. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Here's Rose, driving inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you frame that so well.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Moncrief against Doncic. Here's Rose. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Moncrief. Here's Doncic. Back to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
For Charlotte, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes the first.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Chamberlain's checked in for Charlotte. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Baylor's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Pass to Moncrief. Back to Rose. Walton with the ball. Guarded by Chamberlain.
Hornets foul. Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
defense, Charlotte. Elbow shot.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, and he is always in help position.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with it.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Doncic outside. To the wing on the left. Embiid, the pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Wizards ball.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Luka Doncic. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rose. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Doncic, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Inside, Moncrief. Pass to Baylor. Back to Moncrief. Great touch on the 16-footer. Moncrief's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
Here's Embiid. Doncic outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Moncrief. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The shot by Baylor, no good. Hornets leading by 10. Fires the 3. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Fresh is checked in for Hardaway. Then for the Wizards, Johnson comes in for Lucas. And it's Captain Clutch in for Derrick Rose. Here's Walton. 9 points last game out. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Baylor. 17-foot shot on the way. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fresh, the pass to Embiid. Doncic right side to stop the drought, and they double up Doncic. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Walton.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Moncrief hits them both. And here is Doncic. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for that Thunder game, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
2 shots. And the first one drops.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Outside Baylor. Pass to Johnson. Here's Captain Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Captain Clutch has got 10.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Moncrief. And again, the Hornets missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Butler missing. Wizards trail by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler. For Washington, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That free throw good from Walton. So Walton nails both of them.
They're really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Here's Captain Clutch. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Captain Clutch, defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Captain Clutch.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start.
He doesn't hit that one.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 10. Here's Baylor, and the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
That shot off. Great D that time from Walton. Wizards trail by 11. Johnson at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot by Baylor, no good. Charlotte has gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Butler kicks to Embiid. Back to Butler.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Baylor passes to Captain Clutch. 1:41 left in the first half. Screen by Walton. Here's Captain Clutch. Hits the three-point bomb. Captain Clutch has got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Doncic passes to Fresh. Chamberlain with a screen on Moncrief. Walton with the steal. Fires for three. Moncrief's shot is off.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Captain Clutch. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. And that's 15 points for Captain Clutch.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Hard earned by Butler.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, right now for the Wizards, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Hornets.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
So on the floor for Washington, Baylor is out there with Lucas. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Captain Clutch in at the point guard position. Captain Clutch passes to O'Neal. That one drops for him. O'Neal's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Butler. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Captain Clutch passes to Moncrief. They set the pick. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Now here's Fresh. Moncrief defending. Pass to Hayes. And here is Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. Guarded by O'Neal. Chamberlain down low. Shaq on him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Moncrief. Not going to go that time. Hornets leading by 10. From deep three-point territory. Fresh can't get it to go. Pass to Moncrief. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Hardaway. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hardaway no good on the free throw line. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Washington. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 15. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. 3-on-3. From the arc. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Captain Clutch.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a 3 on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Hayes with the screen for Butler. To the inside, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Captain Clutch. Baylor a screen on Hardaway. From 15 feet away, again the Wizards score.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Charlotte leading by 5. Now here's Fresh. Back to Hardaway. Swiped away. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 20. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Kicks it out to Baylor. Pass to Moncrief. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls over the rim and in. Moncrief's got 4 points this quarter. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Wizards 5th.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's got 18. Butler sets a screen for Hayes. Out left to the wing. Lock at 6. Now here's Fresh. Defense right on him. A second chance effort. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Shaq passes to Captain Clutch. Right wing. Fires from deep. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Captain Clutch. Good D by Hardaway. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Fresh. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for Fresh.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's Captain Clutch. Guarded by Hardaway. Down low. Here's Shaq. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Fresh. Moncrief defending and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Final.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Charlotte making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Rose, he's checked in for Washington. Captain Clutch passes to Baylor. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Captain Clutch.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Fresh. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fresh has got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Charlotte leading by 10. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by O'Neal. Chamberlain with a screen on Rose. Inside. And Chamberlain with the stop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Lucas a screen on Doncic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Fresh. Launches from deep. And Shaq pulls it down. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Down by 12. Lucas against Chamberlain. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Taken away by Hayes. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Wizards. To the left side wing. Here's Baylor. The Wizards working the ball around now. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Wizards trail by 12. Steps back. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Hardaway dishes to Chamberlain. Pass to Fresh. They set the screen. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Captain Clutch. Guarded by Doncic. Pushing it up. Knocked loose. Here's Captain Clutch. Doncic with the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Hardaway finds Doncic. Fresh with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Charlotte making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Walton's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Baylor. Good on both. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Walton. And here's Rose. Guarded by Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Rose against Hardaway. Now here's Rose. He's got 14. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Walton missing. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Misses the layup. Washington's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Rose, looking to end the run, and he lays it up and in. Rose has got 16.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Fresh with the ball. Johnson on him, and Walton sends it back. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Walton, and stolen by Chamberlain. Now here's Fresh. Tight defense on him. Now Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Now Rose. He's got 16. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Here's Captain Clutch. Chamberlain with the block. Hardaway for three. Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Fresh. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Fresh has got 11 in the second half. For three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regular. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets leading by 16. Luka Doncic out there with Butler. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Barry in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Butler against Moncrief. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 16. On the wing, Johnson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
To the inside. Here's Butler. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Chamberlain with the block. Butler deciding where to go with it. Out to Doncic. Over Rose. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, the defense always has their hands full with Luka. This guy can score from absolutely anywhere.
And finished off by Rose.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Charlotte?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one.
In with the rebound. Walton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Rose. Shoots over Doncic. The Wizards with another miss.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for your Hornets, Rick Barry, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 17. Moncrief, El Cid with it. And here's Rose outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Doncic. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Back to Rose. Baylor kicks to Rose. The first free throw is good. Hayes, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the Wizards making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. Rose hits them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Butler. Here's Barry. 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by the Wizards. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Baylor. Now Rose. Guarded by Doncic. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. There's 22 points for Rose.
Now we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Hornets leading by 13. And here is Doncic. To the paint, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Pass to Rose. The shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Rose kicks to Shaq. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Doncic against Rose. Doncic looking it over. Over Rose. And off the prime. And in it goes. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Rose. Nice D from Doncic. Charlotte leading by 15. Butler passes to Doncic. Hayes with it. Shaq on him. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Baylor throws it down.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Butler on the wing. Moncrief defending. Rose against Doncic. Rebound by the Wizards. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Here's Shaq. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. He lobs it up, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Walton has screen on Butler. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on.
Shoot,
One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's good for Moncrief. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Fresh is checked in for Charlotte. Hardaway comes in for Butler. And then for Washington, Lucas is checked in for Walton. And it's Captain Clutch in for Derrick Rose. Here's Captain Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Butler, he's checked in for Doncic. Here's Hayes. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Moncrief, and the lead is down inside single digits. Moncrief's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Fresh. It's to Hardaway. Chamberlain trying to get open, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Butler. Baylor defending. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Out to Moncrief. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Now here's Fresh. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Out to the wing. Outside Hardaway. And good. Let the English have time as it falls. He's got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now Fresh. Outside Hardaway. The fadeaway. Rebound, Washington. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Butler in the corner. That's tipped. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Over Fresh. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Hardaway. Butler from outside. It's blocked by Shaq. And he's able to get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got 10 points in just the second half.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. Yeah, the defender all over.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Washington, number 18, at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 50 left in the game. Hornets leading by 11. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Hayes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Wizards trail by 11. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Check his screen on Hardaway. Captain Clutch passes to O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. Hardaway kicks to Chamberlain. Outside Butler. They set the pick. The three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hornets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Elvin Hayes, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Barry comes in for Butler. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Fresh. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardaway. He's off on the second. Now the Wizards with it. It's a 13-point game. At the elbow, it's Cousins. No good on that one. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Wizards. They trail by 16. Outside Billups. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6.
Hornets foul. Joel Embiid. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Washington, Derrick Rose at the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Rose. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.